Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Barbie the Goddess, Ariel Michelle. You already know what it is. We're back for another video and I'm going to tell y'all a story time. This is something different. I'm going to talk about myself. I'm going to talk about some personal stuff. So in this video, I'm going to tell y'all, hopefully with the best explanation I can give, about how the time somebody broke into my apartment. Let's get into it. So now, let's get into it. Is there proof someone broke into my apartment? Yes and no. Let's get into the video. I'm gonna talk about it. So I was in my apartment and of course I lived alone. I was on the 3rd floor. The way the apartment was set up, so you come up the stairs and then there's a door. There's a door that you see. So you unlock the door, you come in, close the door. Now you're on the patio. But also on that patio, there's a window, which is my bedroom window. Now you're on the patio. Now there's another door. You unlock that door. Now you're into my apartment. And of course, I closed the door, locked the door. That's what I did. So yes, so that gives you an explanation. Door, patio with window, door inside apartment. So I got off work kind of late. It was like 10 or so. Well, I got off work about 10. By the time I got home, it was like 10:30, all that type of stuff. So I come up the stairs, all the stairs. I was on the 3rd floor. Chat. So yes, come up the stairs. I go in. I lock that door. Now I'm on my patio. I unlock the door, go inside the house, and I lock my door. So I went to sleep, slept peacefully, nice, all of that. Now it's the next day, right? The next day, I'm coming out the apartment door and I'm getting ready to lock it. And my dingo hopper. I'm trying to put my key into the door and I can't lock it. I'm trying. So then I'm like, because it's almost like there's something in the door, like in the keyhole. So I'm like, what in the world? So then I take my phone and like put the flashlight on, and I see something in there. So I call my apartment complex, whatever they call it. What's it? Front office? Yeah, I called in. I'm like, hey, I think somebody tried to break into my apartment. They're like, what? Huh? I said, yeah, because I literally got into my apartment like that night. Now it's morning and I can't lock the main door. Like you still, of course, have the other door because I'm on the patio, remember? Door to the apartment, patio with the window, and then a door that goes into the stairs. So I'm doing that. And then what's crazy is there's a maintenance dude that was down, like, cause 3rd floor, so you can see down. And he was standing like there, but he was like kind of standing like, it was weird. He was just standing there. He wasn't looking directly at me, but it's like he was standing there, but then kind of occasionally looking, standing there, occasionally looking. And I was like, and all this stuff, y'all, literally did not add up to about 2 weeks ago. Now, what this story I'm telling you was literally like 5, almost 6 years ago. So yeah, but it literally just clicked in my head like 2 weeks ago. So I'm trying to do it. And then I said, let me see something. So I'm on the patio. I come out and I lock, I go out this door. And then I lock it. And I mean, it was easy. I was able to lock, boop, boop. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. So then I come back in, close that door, lock it. I'm on the patio. And I'm trying to put my key back in. And then, like I said, it's something there. So I'm trying to tell the front office, y'all. And they are like kind of just gaslighting me. Like, oh, nobody didn't break into your apartment. Sometimes the locks are just kind of funny. This and that. I'm like, I get that. Sometimes you gotta, jiggle the lock. I get that. But what I'm saying is I was able to get into my apartment that night. Now it's like morning time or like, about noon, I'm getting ready to go to work and I can't lock my door because there's something there in the keyhole. And they're like, this is, I said, well, you know, I can just call the police and they can, like, you know, file a report and then they can do an investigation on y'all and stuff. And she said, oh, okay, well, you know what, don't worry about that. I'll have somebody come over and, like, you know, we'll change the locks for you. And I was like, yeah, but I don't trust leaving my apartment door, like, unlocked while I'm out and about. She said, well, can you lock the first door? I'm like, yeah, I can lock the first door, but I should be able to lock the door to my apartment. And then she's like, you know, and they eventually fixed it when I got back. Like, I think I got back about maybe 9 o'clock that night. When I got back, they had changed the lock and they had the key and stuff for me waiting. And I was just like, that was so weird, right? That was weird. And then I thought back, and this is why I said I believe someone broke into or tried to break into my apartment. And what's worse, y'all, what is worse, it was an inside job. This is a conspiracy theory. Y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comment section how you feel. But in my conspiracy theory, I believe the same dude that was looking at me and being awkward on the bottom level, I believe he was the one that tried to break into my apartment. Why do you say that? I'm going to tell you why I said that. Because one, he was standing there. And he didn't have his card. He didn't have nothing. It's like he was just standing there just being like, I don't want to say weird, but he was just standing there occasionally looking. Like, you know, some people can be just chilling. But anyway, he was standing there like in an angle where you can see my apartment. You're not doing nothing. You're not really waiting for nobody. You're just there. And what I noticed was when I went back and I kept playing it back, every time I came out my apartment, this dude, this maintenance guy was there. And I would occasionally like wave or, you know, like, hi, hi. And like, I'm going down the stairs and to the car or whatever. But I noticed that when I played it back, every time he was there or every time when I walked to my car, he was just kind of around. And it's like, hey, he's the maintenance dude. He's supposed to be around. And it's like, yeah, he's supposed to be around. But every time I kind of come out or go to a certain place, you're there. That's a little interesting. And again, when the lady told me, so I said, what was wrong with the lock? And she was like, yeah, you broke your key in there. And I was like, I broke my key into the door? She was like, yeah, you broke your key in there. That's why you couldn't. So I no wonder why you couldn't get in. I said, but that wasn't my key. And then she was like, huh? I was like, yeah, because I played it. I told her again. I said, I came home at night. I locked both doors. In the morning, when I'm coming out to lock the main door to my apartment, there was something in there. So I could not even, there's no time for me to put a key in there. Like I said, I got in. So, and that was the weird thing as well. This door was broken, like the thing was broken, but then this door was locked. So that's why I said it had to be an inside job, because, you know, at apartment complexes, they have the keys, you know, maintenance has the keys, they can go, you know, anywhere. So it makes sense why this door was locked, because you get 2 sets of keys. Why this door was locked, but this door, and I thought about it that morning when I opened it, I said, oh, it's kind of weird. It's like it opened with ease. Because normally I would, you know, twist the lock and then open the door. But that day I just opened the door and it just opened. So that was interesting as well. And that's why I said I believe it was an inside job, because you have to have a key, and I believe it was that dude. Now, remind you, I did not connect all these dots until 2 weeks ago. And of course, at that time, I'm 28 now, so at that time I was probably like 23, 24, something like that. 23, yeah, I was 23. So I was a little more like young and kind of just cute and free and just like, But what saved me, y'all, was that thing that you put at the door. So, you know, like the door shut, and it's almost like a cane thing, but it has like this shape to it. It has a shape like this, and it's a stick. It has rubber at the bottom, and you take it, you put it at your door, You put it on under the doorknob and you kind of kick it. And it's like if someone is on the other side and they're pushing, they can't come in. Or it's like if they do come in, they have to apply like a lot of force. So when I replayed it again, the door was unlocked, y'all. The door was already unlocked, but it was shut because of my kickstand. And when I looked at my kickstand, I noticed it was pushed back just a smidge. I know where I put my kickstand at. I know how I kick it. I kick it like that. So I know where it's supposed to be. And then like if you move it around, it will leave like a little black mark. So, and I cleaned up my little area around the door. I took my shoes off, had my little slippers and stuff. So I cleaned the area off. So when I put my thing at the kickstand like that, the floor was clean. When I checked that morning, I noticed my kickstand was kicked back just a smidge. And yeah, it was kicked back just a smidge. And the door was unlocked. So, and then the other door was locked. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much. But yeah, that's why I said I believe, this concludes the story, but that's why I said I believe someone tried to break into my house, and I believe it was an inside job, because I believe it was that dude, because like I said, it adds up. It adds up, y'all. It adds up. He's always around. He kind of knows my schedule a little bit. And then because I'm so free, like I'm not really paying attention to my surroundings. I'm thinking like I'm just chilling. No one's really looking at me. You know, that's how I was thinking. So that was it. And when I thought about it, like I said 2 weeks ago, I'm like, I am so glad that I had that kickstand thing, because that saved my life, saved my body, it saved me. Because I believe if I didn't have that kickstand, he would have got in. He would have gotten in. And it probably was his first time trying, well, not first time, but probably, well, I don't know, it probably could have been his first time trying to do that or whatever. But like I said, there's a window. It's like when you're on the patio, like I said, door to get in, patio, door right here to get into the apartment. He was on the patio, and then on the patio is the window to my bedroom, but I had a curtain and stuff. So I'm like, they could have easily tried to break through the window, but they tried the key didn't work. They tried, you know, pushing the door, the key broke. Then they aborted the mission, went out, and then locked the second door. That's my theory. I'm sticking with it. Y'all tell me what you think. Until next time, mind your business and tend to your own business. Mind and tend to business that pays you. And if it doesn't pay you, boo, then you definitely need to mind your own business. And I recommend any woman, any person, period, get y'all one of them little kickstands, because it saved your girl. I approve this message. Bye.